not going to stand up anyway.
Remember, high school sports are a privilege to play and a privilege to watch. A privilege that depends on good sportsmanship. Enjoy the match and support good sportsmanship. Parents, please keep young children seated in the bleachers during the game for their safety and the viewing enjoyment of others. And now, for tonight's starting lineups, first for the visiting Chargers. At guard, 8'5", 6", senior, number 5, Sheridan Morley. ask that you stand and remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the playing of the national anthem by Faulkton Pep Band student, Miss Chloe Syme. Remember, proper respect for the flag is to remove your cover and place your right hand over your heart. Military and those not in uniform may salute the flag.
give it a try here. Can you unplug there? We can plug it back in. We'll try it here. Okay. Okay, thanks. Hits that first shot, second shot, as you'll be able to check in to the secondary. Okay, we should be good here now, hopefully, all the way around. And Wanda, I hope I've got you back in the studio. If you can text me, I would appreciate it, just to make sure that we are hooked up. I'll text you back. As the Trojans get it in the lane, throw up a shot. It's off and no good. Chargers down with the rebound. Bacher with it for Sully Buttes. Gives it over with it as Olsen will bring it into the front court. And up we go as a foul on the play. That'll be called on the Trojans. That'll be on Martin Moss. Okay. Are you there? Just checking in to make sure that we've got everything and that we're up and going as the ball was kicked. Okay, we're back here. DT Meyer along with you, and we've got score 6-3 now. It is Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes, 3:09 to go in the first quarter. As the Chargers will get a baseline inbounds coming up. As Van Zee gets ready to toss it in. Inbounds catch to Bacher, goes up for the shot, and a ball knocked out of bounds. Trojans double up on Bacher, and it'll be another baseline inbounds coming up for the Chargers. As Van Zee will get ready to toss it in once again here. Inbounds lob, it goes to Bacher. Page fakes the handoff and tries to drive it on the right side up to Martin, or they try to get it to Van Zee. It was swatted out by the Trojans. Chargers will keep possession. And we've got a timeout on the court, 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. Back in 30 seconds.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.com.
Trojans are giving the Chargers fits defensively here as they trail 6-3, 3:02 to go here in the first quarter. Sully Butte's having trouble finding any kind of rhythm offensively here early in this ball game. They have a front court inbounds on the sideline. Inbounds catch with it Olsen as we're underway here with 3 to go in the first quarter. 6-3. It is Faulkton area with the lead. Chargers with the ball right side with it Voorhees back out front with it Van Zee. Pass to the free throw line. Pass in down low. They try to get it to Bacher. Olsen catches it on the deflect. Put up a shot. It was off the mark. And Faulkton area up with the rebound. They'll push it into the front court. Martin Moss with it. Throws it out top. 3 on the way. Top of the key is short. No good. Ball skips out, and it will be Sully Butte's ball. As number 3, it'll be Claire Cotton who had checked in for the Trojans. Number 22, Anna Aesop back in as Claire Cotton will check out. And Jaden Yeager checks in for the Chargers now as Van Zee will check out. And we're ready to go here with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. As the Chargers get ready for the inbounds. And Olsen catches the inbounds and brings it up into the front court. With it is Yeager. Jaden. Pass over. Off of it to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. Back over. They throw it in down low to Kinney. Scotland puts up the shot. Knocked out of bounds. Blocked on the play. Swatted out. It'll be Charger ball. Baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes here now. As Yeager gets ready to toss it in. Four-corner play off of the lane. Inbounds. Pass it goes to Kinney. Scotland for the Chargers. Up and good for two. Scotland with the bucket. Hits it. And 6-5 now. Trojans by 1 with 2:12 to go in the first quarter. Into the front court for Faulkton area. It is Anna Asa. Pass out top. Catch by Cotton. Cotton on the left side. Throws it back top of the key. A 2 on the way is off and no good. Bacher comes down with the rebound. Outlets it over to Olsen. Olivia turns and brings it up into the front court. Olivia for the Chargers. Has it out top. Over to the wing on the left side. Now to Voorhees. Sheridan with it. Bacher. Page. High post at left side. Makes a move towards the lane on the left side. Puts up the shot. Gets the roll. And bounces it up and in. Good for two. Chargers take the lead now, 7-6. 1:40 to go first quarter. Trojans up with it. Cotton into the front court. Carly Cotton for Faulkton area. Stops on the wing on the right side. Fires off a 3. Misses everything. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Sully Buttes' ball. As the Trojans have shown an affinity for the outside shot and are very proficient at it. Not having luck early on here, but there's still a lot of game left to go. Checking in, 32 is Sen, along with number 11, that is Sorensen for Faulkton area, as they check in now. And they run, looks like a 2-3 zone here for Faulkton area, as Olsen up with it into the front court for Sully Buttes. Olivia to the wing on the right side to Yeager. Back out top to Olsen. Olivia starts in, kicks it out to the wing as Voorhees puts up a 3 that's off and no good. Ball kicked around and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. Sully Buttes will inbounds from the near side as it was knocked out last touch by Faulkton area. Olsen, Olivia brings it around out front. Over to the wing on the left side. It is Yeager there. Jaden fakes a passing, gives it up out top to Kinney. Scotland looking underneath, nothing open. Over now to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers brings it over to Voorhees. Sheridan out top with it now. Olsen. Olivia back, drives towards the baseline on the right side. Lost the ball. Pass in underneath down low. It goes to Kinney. Scotland lost the ball down low. The Trojans strip it away and take it away. They'll pass to the front court with it. And a travel call as it was Mueller who caught it and took a couple extra steps to get around and adjust to put a bounce pass in. And the turnover will give the ball back to the Chargers with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. 7-6, Sully Buttes. Chargers with the ball. Olsen in the front court. Over to the right side, off to Bacher. Page brings it out to the wing. A 3 from the baseline right side is off the mark. And backside rebound coming up with it is Sen. Sen for the Trojans. Up into, don't check that. That is Ace up in the front court. Stops top of the key. Directs traffic from the point. Looking there, throwing it in underneath. Pass over and catch with it is Mueller. Brooklyn Mueller drives around, dumps it in underneath. And we've got a jump ball call. Possession arrow. We'll give it over to Sully Buttes with 2 seconds to go in the quarter. And the Chargers will toss it in and get maybe a half-court heave. And on a hope and a prayer. Passing it down the court. Pass with it, and it goes out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter play, it is Sully Buttes 7, Faulkton area 6. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3. PureCountry.com back in 60 seconds.
Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
You are listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS Pierre. As the Trojans are out on the court, it is Martin Moss along with Cotton and Aesop. Checking a couple of their numbers here for you. Also Annika Mueller. And yeah, we'll get, looks like we've got everybody here for you now. As Sen also on the court for the Chargers, it is Voorhees Olsen. As a nice steal on the play by Olivia, and stepped on the out of bounds line, turned the ball over. It is Kinney along with Yeager, Bacher, Voorhees, and Olsen out for Sully Buttes. And the Trojans will inbounds in front of the scorer's bench at midcourt to get the second quarter underway. Into the front court, it is Cotton, has the top of the key. Pass into the lane, goes then driving up and putting up the shot, no good. Nice rebound underneath by Bacher. Page, good position, and the Chargers will bring it up. As Olsen gets a screen, bounce pass over to Yeager, throws it back out top, underneath to Kinney, and Scotland tries to save it. It goes right into the hands of the Trojans on the turnover as they push it down the court, into the front court with it. Aesop has it top of the key. Sen with it, wing on the left side. Sen will cock and fire a three. That's often no good as they'll get the rebound and throwing up. We've got a shot from left to right. Mueller, and the foul on the play. It will be called on Jaden Yeager. Jaden, her first. As it'll be two at the line here coming up here for Annika Mueller as she hit the first two free throws, the only two free throws of the game. For the Trojans, Chargers 1 of 1. Yeager checks out for the Chargers here now as Van Zee comes back in. And tied up at 7 apiece. Second shot is up on the way. That one good. 4 for 4 for Annika Mueller at the line. She's got 6 points in the game. And it's 8-7 now. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes. Chargers with the ball. Bacher in the front court for Sully Buttes. And steps on the out of bounds line. And turns the ball over. The Trojans keep good pressure defensively. As they'll bring it up into the front court with it. Martin Moss for Faulkton area. To the right side, pass out top to Sen with it now. Wing on the left side, catch there by Martin Moss. Puts it to the court, drive, she's after an open lane. Puts it off the glass and up and good for two. Hits it, and it's a 3-point lead for Faulkton area. Now 10-7, leading Sully Buttes. Chargers pass into the front court, and stripped and taken away by the Trojans. Up and good for two. That is by Mueller, hits it. And she has 8 points in the game, and it's now 12-7 Chargers with it to. They throw it in underneath with it now. Drive Van Zee on the right side, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Pass, tried to save the ball. It went in. Trojans steal it, take it back the other way, put it up and off, and no good. Rebound on the play. Chargers with it. Olsen, Olivia dribbling in traffic into the front court with it. Olivia on the right side drives, throws it in underneath, tried to get it to Kinney. Picking it up now is a shot off of the mark by Van Zee. Misses the shot. Rebound by the Trojans. Up with it, Aesop. Outlet pass into the front court. Cotton with it, wing on the right side down to the baseline. A three on the way from the right side is off and no good. As the Chargers try to save it, they do. As Olsen will get the ball and bring it up into the front court. Chargers trailing by 5 now, 12-7. As the Trojans have outscored Sully Buttes 6-0 here in the quarter. Another steal on the play, back up and good for two by Martin Moss, and that'll be the 12th turnover. And we've got a timeout on the court. A full timeout. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers.
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas from plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
14-7 is our score. 12 turnovers by the Chargers thus far here in the game, and pressure defense by the Trojans is paying dividends as they're in control here, have outscored Sully Buttes 8-0 in this quarter. Chargers trying to get it past center court, turn the ball over again, driving down there, putting it up and good for two. That is Mueller with the bucket. She has now 10 points in the game, and it's 16-7. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes. Olsen dribbles around and gets it into the front court. Pass in down low, tipped and taken away again. Another breakaway by the Trojans, up and good for two by Martin Moss. Hits it. She's got 6 in the game. 18-7 now, and man, oh man, Chargers here. I'm not exactly sure they know what's hit them here so far. The one thing is for sure, they are outmatched, and man, the Trojans are beating them to the punch, and don't know how else to explain it. I mean, if you're watching it, it was pretty evident. The Chargers are at least one half a step slow, as the Trojans are hustling around them, stealing the ball, and getting breakaway points. They lead by 11 now, 18-7 our score. Chargers looking for their first points of the second quarter, and they get it as they catch Bacher in down low under the basket and put it in up off the glass. 9-point lead for Faulkton area, 18-9. Now 4:40 to go first half. Trojan ball, front court with it, Martin Moss. Over to the right side, gets with it there is Brooklyn Mueller. Mueller drove towards the baseline on the right side as she stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and it will be their second turnover. Chargers will get the ball back here. 18-4 as the Trojans kind of line up at like mid-court as Martin Moss stands in the jump circle. Pass to the paint with it. Bacher with the catch in the front court. Stops her dribble over to the left side. They pass it in, try to pass it in down low. Van Zee puts it up, cannot get it to go. And the Chargers will get the rebound, and there will be a foul on the play. And the foul will be called on Annalise Van Zee, her first, and that'll be the team's second. As checking out is Sen for the Trojans. Asap will come back in here now with 4:14 to go in the half. 18-9 our score. Faulkton area with the lead over Sully Buttes in the front court. With it is Martin Moss down the corner baseline. Catch with it there, Cotton. Keeping it on the right side. Martin Moss goes over to the wing on the left side. Over there is Asap. Pass out front as the Chargers try to take away any lanes. They'll throw a bounce pass out top with it down low. Trojans get it under the basket, lose the handle on it. Chargers will pick it up. Bacher will bring it into the front court now for Sully Buttes. They do it like a mid-court trap, and the Chargers were able to work their way around it this time. Bacher with it, Page on the wing on the right side. Pass in down low, bounce pass in. And we've got a jump ball call. Possessioner will give it over to Sully Buttes with 3:34 to go in the second quarter. And long passes like that, long, lazy passes are costing the Chargers possessions and the score. Trailing 18-9, they throw it out front. Yeager throws it in down low, and we've got a foul on the play. They tried to get it into Scotland Kenny. Foul, they're going to get a reach foul on Martin Moss, her second personal, and a baseline inbounds coming up for Sully Buttes here with 3:30 to go in the first half. It is Faulkton area 18, Sully Buttes 9, make it 11 as Bacher catches the inbounds and puts it in on the left side, up and good for two. 7-point lead for the Trojans now, 18-11. Pass to the high post, catch with it for the Trojans. Up with it, trying to go up with it is Mueller, Annika Mueller, fouled on the play. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the play. Called on Bacher. Page her first, and two more at the line coming up for Mueller. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line on the night. As she gets ready for two at the line here. As the first shot rattles in and out, no good. Number 11, Sorensen coming in for the Trojans. Martin Moss to the bench. 3:16 to play first half. Faulkton area 18, Sully Buttes 11. Second shot is up and good by Mueller to make it an 8-point lead, 19-11 now. Trojans leading the Chargers. Pass in the front court with it is Voorhees. Sheridan out top to Yeager. Jaden over to the wing on the right side. Van Zee with it. Annalise tried to get a pass in. Pass was tipped, and the ball taken away by the Trojans, and a breakaway up and good for two. Brooklyn Mueller in the scorebooks now for the Trojans, and it is a 10-point lead, 21-11. Chargers with it in the front court. Can they hang on to it? Can they get a basket as Bacher drives, puts up a shot, no good. A foul on the play. Foul on the play on the Trojans, as that's going to be on Aesop, as she picks up her first personal. And it'll be 2 at the line here, coming up here now for Paige. She is 1 for 1 from the free throw line on the night. First shot is up and good. She has 10 points of the Chargers' 12. 21-12. Trojans leading. Van Zee checks out for the Chargers. Second shot is up and good. 2 for 2. And the Trojans lead is 8 now, 21-13. Into the front court for Faulkton area. Aesop to the right side. Catch with it to Sorensen on the wing. Gives it up out top. With it is Cotton, Carly Cotton for the Trojans. Drives around, goes into the lane, kicks it out to the baseline on the left side. Gets it back on the wing, passing into the low blocks. Catch with it there as driving, putting up the shot. Can't get it to go. Loose ball as it'll get tipped out of bounds. And Olivia Olsen did the smart thing, let that one go out. It'll be Charger ball. As Yeager will bring it up. Jaden. Bounce pass to the front court with it. Olsen, Olivia, wing on the right side. Back out top to Yeager. Jaden, pump pass over. It goes to Voorhees. Sheridan, wing on the left side. Up top to Yeager. Once again, they work it around the perimeter as Olsen drives on the right side, puts up the shot, and it was behind the basket. It was kind of blocked. Trojans take it away. A pass down the court with it for the Trojans. Catch with it there is a number 20. A pass across, in down low. The shot back out top. Trojans working it around and up, down, and around. And a whistle and a foul in the play. And that will put Mueller to the line once again for Faulkton area. Foul called on Olivia Olsen, her first, team 4th. Trojans with 2, and 2 at the line here, coming up once again for number 20. She is 5 for 6 from the free throw line, make it 6 for 7. Hits that first shot. Martin Moss checks back in. Sorensen to the bench for the Trojans. 1:46 to play, first half. It is 22-13, Faulkton area. As at the line, Mueller trying to make it a 10-point lead. Misses the second shot. Down with the rebound is Kinney for the Chargers. Olivia Olsen into the front court for the Trojans. Pass in. The Trojans cut off the passing route. Take it for a steal. Up and good for 2. 8 points for Martin Moss, all in this quarter. And it's now an 11-point lead, 24-13. They turn it over again. No, they get it back this time. And let's see what they can do with it as the ball slowly gets over to Voorhees. Sheridan has to dump it off to Olsen. Olivia, bounce pass across the front. Pass tipped and taken away. Chargers, can they save it? Yes, they can. Voorhees will save it as Olsen gets it back with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And they'll have put the shot clock back as they'll put 31 on the shot clock here. The Chargers will inbounds in front of their own bench with 1:07 to go in the first half. Trojans leading 24-13. Catch with it is pass with it to Yeager into the front court to Kinney. Over it goes to Olsen. Now with it Voorhees. Sheridan, wing on the left side, brings it up top to Olsen. Olivia, pass across as Yeager makes the catch. Pass cross court over Voorhees, gives it looking in down low, but nothing open as the Trojans are collapsing in on the Chargers. They get it in down low to Bacher. Page up and off the glass, up and good for 2. Hits it. It is 24-15 Trojans with 35 seconds to play in the quarter, and there's about a 4-second differential on the shot clock. They'll have to take a shot before that. No. Now they're saying 3-second differential. Trojans have the ball out front with it. It is Cotton. Pass across and thrown it away. Trojans will turn the ball over. That is their 4th turnover. Sully Buttes has 16 thus far. Trojans are making them look slow-footed offensively as the Trojans with the steal. Chargers get the ball with it. Now is Yeager. Pass over to Olsen. Now to Voorhees. Sheridan looking to get a pass out top with it as Bacher with it back over to Olivia Olsen. Driving, dumping it in down low. Tried to get it into Kinney. And a half-court shot by the Trojans is off of the mark. And after 1 half of play, it is Faulkton area 24, Sully Buttes 15. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back right after this 3-minute timeout. The Blue Goose halftime report is on the way.
Whitmer Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152. Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Butte Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Welcome back, everybody. DT along with you. Our score at the break, it is Faulkton area leading the Sully Butte Chargers by the score of 24-15. And for the Chargers here, sorry about that. I guess I'm getting a little ticking noise here. We'll try to get rid of that for you. But let's run down scoring. And the difference in this game, it is the Trojans' defense. I mean, they're just chewing the Chargers up. Look at them, making them look bad, trying to bring the ball up the court. Chargers just don't have enough ball handlers, and as a result, 16 turnovers at the half for the Chargers. For the Trojans, leading the way, 12 points in the game for Annika Mueller, 8 for Martin Moss, 2 each for Brooklyn Mueller and Sen, for a total of 24 for the Trojans. And Faulkton area, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Only one person has taken those shots. That's Annika Mueller, the leading scorer for Faulkton. And I've got them in the books for 4 turnovers at the break, at the half. For the Chargers, 13 points for Paige Bacher, 2 points for Scotland Kenny. And there you have it. That is the scoring total for the Chargers. As Sully Butte's 3 of 3 from the free throw line on the night. But again, 16 turnovers in that first half, as the Trojans are just catching them flat-footed. And it's a tough first half for the Chargers here, as they have to see if they can settle things down and get that ball across the court and come up with some kind of a game plan to get a ball handler to get that ball in, up, and over, and they can run the offense. So that is a look at the first half. When we come back, We'll get ready for second half action following this game. Be listening for game 2 of our doubleheader. Sully Butte's Charger boys taking on Faulkton area. That comes your way after this quick timeout. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back right after this.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Butte's athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back, everybody. DT along with you. This wraps up the regular season for the Charger girls. The Sully Butte boys have 2 more games after tonight as they get ready to take on the Trojans in game 2 of our doubleheader here. They'll be at the Warner Classic on Saturday afternoon, 2:30, taking on a tough and talented Lower Brule Sioux squad. As they'll have that one at 2:30. We will not be carrying that contest. And then they finish up at home next Friday, a week from tomorrow. They'll take on North Central. And we'll have that game for you to wrap up the regular season. And of course, next week, postseason play begins for Charger girls basketball, and we'll follow them throughout. You can catch them all right here at your Riverfront Broadcasting Station, Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. A couple other notes here as we get ready to go for the second half. Make sure you be responsible going to the game and driving home. Please obey the speed limits in towns and on the highways. Arrive alive. This message from the Sully County Sheriff's Office and Sully County Sheriff Bill Stahl. DT along with you as we get ready to move into the second half. Gives me another opportunity to to put the plug out here for the 53rd annual KCCR Farm Home and Sports Show, which is going to be at the Ramcota River Center in Pierre, Saturday from 9 to 5, Sunday from 10 until 3. Admission is free. Lots to see, lots to do, and after all this time indoors, you deserve a break today. So get up and get away. See you at the show, the KCCR Farm Home and Sports Show. So looking forward to it right here. So hopefully you'll be able to, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Hopefully you'll be able to take part. Yeah, by the way, they got a nice prize once again this year. So listen up for that as we get ready to get underway here in the second half. As Craig Caston's having a little fun with the officiating crew here. As Craig, I'd like to thank him. He gave me an assist here before we got started, the folks up here. By the way, they're having a soup. They're having a soup fundraiser where you bring in a can of soup and you get a bowl of soup to help restock the food pantry, the food shelves up here in Faulkton. The need is always great. Chargers come out. It'll be Van Zee, Kinney, Bacher, Voorhees, and Olsen for Sully Buttes. Out for the Trojans. It is, let's see, I think we've got Asap, Cotton, Martin Moss, Sen, and Mueller as underway with it. The Trojans with the ball in the front court as they get it in down low, kick it out top. Cotton trying to drive around on the right side, throws it in to try to get it to Sen. Pass was tipped, but the Trojans controlled still. Top of the key, Cotton with it. Wing on the left side, Martin Moss. They throw it in down low, catch with it there. They throw it in underneath, and the Chargers get the loose ball and will bring it back the other way. Olsen brings it up into the front court for the Chargers. Pass in down low as the Trojans try to save it. They try to go for the steal and step out of bounds in the process. Chargers will get the ball back. Trailing 24-15 into the front court here now. Sully Buttes, their first touch offensively in the second half. Inbounds catch with it, Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. Shadowed there by Martin Moss. Man-to-man D for the Trojans. Van Zee with it over to the left side. Voorhees. Sheridan looking underneath. Nothing open. Chargers working around on the right side. Trying to get that pass in. Back over to Voorhees. She'll put up a shot. Hits it! Sheridan Voorhees with the bucket, her first on the night. 24-17, Trojans by 7 into the front court. Asap throws it to the left side. Cotton on the wing over there. Cross courts it over down to the corner. Martin Moss, a touch pass to Sen. Works it back out top once again here now as the Trojans stopping with it. Asap on the right side. Sen with it looking in from the baseline right side. As they keep it out front, a pass to the post. It goes to Mueller, and they throw it back out to the, try to drive on the baseline. Martin Moss with it. A jump ball is called as the Chargers do a nice job of tying it up, and will get the ball back. Trailing 24-17. Olsen brings it up here for the Chargers. She'll be met at the midcourt. With it is Van Zee. Pass over now. Chargers get it in down low as Kinney dumps it in underneath to Bacher. Page off the glass, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, can't get that to go. As Kinney gets the rebound, puts it out to Olsen. Olivia, jump shot, hits it. Olivia Olsen for the bucket now. 24-19, Trojans by 5. Into the front court, it is Asap for the Trojans. Stops out top of the key. And throws it over to the left side baseline pass. And coming out with it is Cotton. Dumps it across to Martin Moss. They throw it in down low. Sen tried to put up a shot. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound on the play by Kinney for the Chargers. Sully Buttes coming back the other way. Olsen pass in with it. He throws it back over. A bad pass on the Chargers. Picked off by the Trojans. Up and good for 2. Another giveaway. That's turnover number 17 on the Chargers. 26-19. Trojans extended their lead to 7 as into the front court. Pass in. Olsen tried to get it in. And we've got a foul on the play on the Chargers. I believe that's going to be on Bacher, on Page. That'll be her second personal. As Yeager checks in for the Chargers now, Van Zee will come out. As the Trojans will inbounds on the far side in the backcourt. It is Asap, Anna Asap for the Trojans into the front court with it. Asap stops on the right side, looking for that wing, nothing there, and then finally gets it down to Sen baseline on the right side. She gets it back out front. and trying to get a pass in the lane. Chargers are doing a better job of cutting that away as Martin Moss drives in, lost the control of the ball, gets it back, and a drive by Cotton puts a shot up and good for two. As Carly Cotton with the bucket, her first points on the night. And it's 28-19. Trojans by 9. Chargers with the ball. Pass across. Olivia Olsen with it. Pass, try to get it in, and intercepted again. And another breakaway by the Trojans. Up and good for two. That is Martin Moss. And the Chargers have not quite learned their lesson on that one yet. That'll be turnover number 18 as the Chargers with it. The cross-court pass goes to Bacher. Over the right side, Olsen, a 12-foot jumper, baseline right side. Rolls off, bounces off and out. Backside rebound, Faulkton with it. Trojans into the front court with it. Ace-up, stops on the wing on the left side. Pass out top to Cotton. Carly for the Trojans, keeping her dribble alive and starts up towards the lane. And a travel call. And the ball will go back over to the for the Chargers. Send checks out for the Trojans now. As number 21, that is Brooklyn Mueller checking in. Jaden Yeager will bring it up here now as the Trojans go for that mid-court trap. Pass in the front court. With it, it is Voorhees, Sheridan. Back over to Yeager. Jaden off to Olsen. Olivia out front with it for the Chargers. Over to Yeager. Throws it in down low to Kinney. And Scotland up and good for two. Nice catch and finish on the left side. 30-21. Trojans by 9. 4:05 to play, third quarter. Faulkton into the front court with it. It is Asaph driving on the left side. Throws up the shot. Whistle, foul, and two at the line coming up for Asaph. And should be the first foul on Scotland Kinney. Indeed, it will be. Her first, team second. As Anna Asaph steps to the free throw line for Faulkton area with two, and she hits the first shot. Her first points of the night coming from the charity stripe to make it now 31-21. Trojans with the lead, and as second shot rattles in and out, no good. Trojans get the rebound. Martin Moss gets it. They throw it out to the perimeter. With it is Brooklyn Mueller. Try to get it in down low. Pass goes in. Catch with it as Annika Mueller tries to go for the shot. Can't get it to go. Cotton with the rebound in front of the basket. Puts the shot up and good for two. Cotton with the bucket. She's got 4. And a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3. PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pierre, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Butte Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
After the girls contest, the Charger boys will take to the court to take on Faulkton area in another important matchup here. The Trojans at 12-7 for the girls. Chargers 8-10, and this does have postseason implications, and we'll find those out coming up next week. And we'll follow the Chargers right here on your Riverfront Broadcasting Station, Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, and on YouTube at Country 95.3 Sports. DT Meyer, along with as Ellen Burney with the camera work for us, as another pass, another steal. Turnover number 19 as the Trojans put it up and good for two. And man, oh man, they are making this like shooting fish in a barrel, baby. They are just making Chargers look bad as the ball gets knocked out of bounds. And the Sully Buttes will keep possession, and they'll throw it in from the sidelines. Let's see if they can get it in successfully. Pass goes in. Bacher throws it up, and a steal on the play. Another breakaway. Up with it. Up no good, and a whistle and a foul. As Martin Moss was driving on the right side and was fouled from behind. Foul on the play on the Chargers. That'll be called on Jaden Yeager, her second personal. And it's 35-21 now. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes. And the first shot from the free throw line is up and good. And there is 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Trojans lead by 15 now. As Martin Moss, second shot up and good. That one good. 37-21. Trojans with the lead. Charges with the ball in the front court with it. Van Zee dumps it over to Bacher. Page on the right side as she tried to drive baseline. One dribble, throws it out, and another interception, another throwaway. Trojans coming back after the 20th turnover by the Chargers into the front court with it. They're working around the perimeter. Down to the left side. Pass up out top as it is Claire Cotton who has it. It gives it over. Driving it is to Carly Cotton. Drives, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the play. Foul will be called on Paige Bacher, her third personal, and that'll be the fourth team foul. Trojans have none. 0 zip in this quarter. 2:50 to go here. Trojans trying to add to their lead from the free throw line. First shot up and good by Carly Cotton. Hits it to make it 38-21 here now. As Kinney will check back in for the Chargers here now, and Bacher will come to the bench. Sen checks in for the Trojans. As that will be Annika Mueller who will go to the bench. And one more to go here at the line for Cotton to make it 38-21, trying to make it an 18-point lead, and off, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. As Chargers will inbounds. Olsen with the catch. And here come the Trojans past the front court. They get it over to Kinney. Now Scotland for the Chargers. Pass out, no, ball tipped. Sully Buttes will keep possession. And it'll be a sideline inbounds for the Chargers in the front court. Fakes a pass on, and it goes into Voorhees. Sheridan for the Chargers. Arcs a pass over to no one in particular. She gets it back. Now to Jaeger. Jaden over to the left side with it to Van Zee. Pass over. Pass intercepted. Stolen and tipped away. Barton Moss. Man, oh man. I got to tell you, she's got to be getting tired running the same route time and time again. Turnover number 21. Turnover number 22. Back the other way. Cotton throws it up and hits it up and good for two, and fouled on the play. 40-21 our score. And man, I tell you, the Trojans are just having a whole lot of fun out there at the Chargers' expense. Checking in is Aesop. As number 21, Mueller, Brooklyn Mueller will go to the bench. Van Zee will check out, and Ellie Nelson will check in for the Chargers. Trying to complete the three-point play at the line is Carly Cotton. Shot is up on the way and good. 43-21, a 22-point lead it has blossomed into, and we still have 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Pass is the Chargers have it in the front court. Over it goes to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. Bounce pass out top to Jaeger. Throws it to the high. They get it to the high post to get it to Kinney. She'll be fouled from behind. Foul on the play. That'll be on Sen. It'll be her first, team first. As the Chargers have 5 team fouls here now, so the Trojans, every time Chargers commit a foul, they'll be shooting 2 at the line. Baseline inbounds. Nelson tosses in, and Olsen. Olivia puts up a 3. That misses the mark, and rebound on the play. Cotton coming up with it. Cotton into the front court for the Trojans. Cotton makes a move around to the defender. Pulls up for the shot on the right, on the left side. Hits it up and good for 2. 45-21. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes with it is... We've got a 30-second timeout on the court. 45-21. It is Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes back in 30 seconds on Country 95.3 KLXS Pier.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Welcome back. DT Long with you here. Game 1 of our doubleheader right now. It is Faulkton in control. 45-21 with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Trojans have just put on the gas. They have scored. They have outscored the Chargers 21-6 in the third quarter as the Chargers have it on the sidelines. Lost it out of bounds on the far side as Olsen went down to try to pick up the ball. Van Zee checks back in for the Chargers as Jaeger will check out. And the Trojans will bring it up. Martin Moss into the front court with it for Faulkton area. Across the timeline. Pass in to the high post. Cotton throws it in down low. Shot up and good for two. Trojans making it look easy as Brooklyn Mueller with the lay-in on the left side this time. It is now 47-21. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes. Chargers with it. They pass it over the wing on the right side. Pass back and a bad pass. Olsen, can she track it down? She does. Keeps the possession. Olsen has the top of the key. Stops, throws it in down low. Bounce pass, and the Trojans will rip it away and come back the other way on turnover number 24 as Cotton goes up for the shot, and it gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a baseline inbounds coming up here for the Trojans. No foul called. 54.2 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Trojans with the lead, 47-21. Baseline inbounds. Trojans get it in, driving toward the basket, shot up and off and no good. Rebound kicks out, and Olsen tracks it down for the Chargers, and Olivia will turn and bring it up. Olsen into the front court to the right side with it to Van Zee. Bad pass, another bad pass as the Trojans break away. Martin Moss up that same route, that same result. Up and good for two. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points in the quarter, 20 in the game for Martin Moss, and it's 49-21. Trojans with 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off as Nelson with it on the wing on the right side. Stops on the wing, throws it in down low to Kinney. Scotland tried to throw it across. Her pass was tipped and taken away by the Trojans. And they'll bring it into the front court with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. To the Sen on the wing on the right side. Off to Carly Cotton, wing on the left side. She'll make a move towards the basket, gets the ball tipped away. She'll turn and fire off a shot, no good. After 3 quarters, it is Faulkton area 49, Sully Buttes 21. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
As we are back, DT along with you, as the Chargers trailing 49-21, and the Trojans are 2 points away from making this a continuous clock game. They outscored the Chargers 25-6 in that third quarter, and they start with the ball. Martin Moss with it. Stops, throws it into the low blocks, taken away. Weisheitel with it for the Chargers as Miley is out along with Bacher, Kinney, Olsen, and Voorhees. A shot from the baseline on the right side. Foul on the play as Bacher will go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Cotton, Carly Cotton, her second personal, first team foul of the fourth quarter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 turnovers for the Chargers thus far. As Bacher steps to the line, hits the first shot, her first points of the second half. She has now 14. Second shot is up, and that one good. 49-23. Trojans as Faulkton area brings it into the front court. Over to the wing on the right side. Cotton with it. Carly stops her dribble on the wing. Tries to get a pass in. Loose ball tipped around. Trojans are there to pick it up. Ace up with it. Ace up. Stops on the wing on the left side. Looks for a pass out top. Pass into the paint. It goes to Cotton. Catching a cutter on the baseline. That's Sen. She lays it up and good off the glass for two. She's got now 4 in the game. And it's 51-23. Faulkton area leading Sully Buttes. Chargers with the ball. Olsen with it. Olivia. Bounce pass over to Weisheitel. Miley looks over. Bacher pumps up a three from the wing on the left side. It's off and no good. Backside rebound. Cotton. Carly with it. Forward pass with it to Martin Moss. Right down the lane. Up and good for two. She knows that path very well. She has got now 22 points in the game. And it's 53-23. We have a continuous clock game, ladies and gentlemen, from a game that it was 24-15 at the half. As Bacher drives on the left side, puts it up and good for two. 53-25. Trojans and Faulkton area will bring it up as Aesop brings it into the front court for Faulkton area. Pass over, catch with it to Cotton, out top to Aesop. Has it out top. Pass over to the left side, or right side rather. That was Martin Moss in the lane. Cotton throws it in down low. Up and good for two. Cutting down the lane is Sen. Baseline on the right side. Hits it as she drove baseline right side. As the Trojans making it look easy. 55-25 our score. Trojans out front by 30. A steal on the play. On the pass on the sideline. They'll work it down the court. Travel call. Trojans' 8th turnover. Sully Buttes' 26th. As Van Zee will check in for the Chargers. Weisheitel will go to the bench here now for the Chargers. And, yep, continuous clock as Sully Buttes, they toss it in. Olsen with it out front over to Voorhees. Sheridan looking on the left side to get it to Bacher. Page off with it to Van Zee. And the pass over. Another bad pass, another interception, and another two. Up and good for the Trojans. That is Presley Martin Moss. Hits it. She's got 24, and there is a timeout on the court. 57-25. Faulkton area destroying the Chargers. Back in 1 minute on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Like two peas in a pod, some things are just better together, and that is why chiropractic and acupuncture go hand in hand to reduce stress, peak performance, and maximize wellness. Whether you're cheering from the stands or scoring the points, your body needs to recharge and reset between games. Let acupuncture and chiropractic help carry you through the season. Shared care with Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie is a sure way to secure a victory. Stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today. 258-2626. 258-2626.
Gentlemen over on the other side, if you guys would please back up from the out-of-bounds line.
Back underway here as the Chargers after the timeout. As with it in the front court, it is Voorhees along with Olsen. Bacher gets it in down low, goes on the right side, puts it up the glass, up and good for two. Also on the court is Kinney and Yeager out for the Chargers. For the Trojans, Martin Moss catches the pass, it brings it in the front court, stops on the wing on the right side. Out pass, out front to Aesop. Aesop over to the wing on the left side. Cotton with it there. Carly looking to get it into Sister Claire down low. The Chargers deny that. Sen is also out on the baseline on the right side. Trojans work it up out top. 4:28 to go here in the ball game. Continuous clock. It is the Trojans leading Sully Buttes 57-27 in girls basketball. As a three on the way is often no good. Kinney there for the rebound after that rattle out by Aesop on the three from the top of the key. In the front court, as the Trojans have backed off that mid-court trap, the Chargers seem to walk right into, and another attempted steal. Trojans almost got that one. But it was knocked out of bounds off an official. It'll be Chargers ball. They'll keep possession with 3:55 to go. Into the front court with it Olsen. Olivia stops her dribble, looks to the left side. Catch by Yeager. Jaden looking in as she tried to throw it and throws it away as she tried to get it to Olsen. The pass thrown away. And it'll be Faulkton area ball with 3:35 to play here. Trojans now. Martin Moss dribbles around a defender who was on her. She brings it into the front court. Martin Moss for the Trojans picks up her dribble. on the right side. With it is Ace-Up. Ace-Up on the wing on the right side. Bounce pass goes over with it. Cotton trying to drive baseline on the right side, and the ball goes through to the wing. Chargers will intercept and steal. Kinney gives it off with it to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. Drive baseline on the right side. Throws it back out to the perimeter. Kinney gets it back. Has it over to the right side. Olsen trying to make a move toward the baseline as the defenders cut her off. Kinney drives on the right side. Throws up the shot. Whistle, foul. Go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the play. Foul called on Asa, her second personal. First team foul. Second team foul, make that. And the clock will stop as Kinney will step to the line for two. Hits the first shot. As Scotland has 5 in the game. Trojans doing some substituting here now as looks like with 2:53 to go here, looks like Coach Casper is calling the dogs off here on Sully Buttes as Kinney gets ready for the second of two. Up and good for 2. She's got 6 in the game. 57-29. Faulkton area with the lead. And we've got contact and we've got a foul on the play. Foul called. That'll be on Jaden Yeager. Jaden, her third personal. And the Chargers will sub down now to get second unit players in, and they'll call it a night. 57-29 is our score, and the Trojans will do the same. They'll do likewise as they check in. And both teams get a chance for second unit players with 2:53 and continuous clock. Chargers will drop back and they'll get into a looks like a man-to-man D formation here as the Trojans bring it into the front court to the right side. With it is Claire Cotton. Off with it over to Brooklyn Mueller. Drives on the right side, put up the shot, no good. Trying to go up for the Trojans, tried to get the rebound, go up for it, and a jump ball is called. Possessioner will give it over to Sully Buttes. Checking in now is number 2, Gaditz. As number 21, Brooklyn Mueller will check out. Chargers will bring it up. Ellie Nelson for the Chargers. With it to Miley Weishot. Miley over to J.C. Yeager. Into the high post it goes to Nelson. Back out to the perimeter to Bueller. Chargers working it around. And the ball tipped. And the Trojans with another steal on the play. And the loose ball, it goes right to the Trojans. They bring it into the front court wing on the left side, driving on the baseline. It's open, and suddenly it closes. Trojans will bring the ball back out and try to work it around on the right side. Going for the steal on the play. Trojans will get it. Jump ball call. Possession arrow keeps it on the Trojans' end. Clock mercifully ticking down here with 1:35 to play in the game. Trojans leading 57-29 and going to try to close out the season at 13-7 as the Chargers will drop to 8-11 on the year. Inbounds with it for the Trojans is number 10. That is Cast. Trying to throw it in down low to somebody cutting to the basket. Throw the ball away. 10th turnover on the Trojans. Chargers will get it back as Nelson throws it in to Bueller. Now we're coming back the other way into the front court with it. Allie over to J.C. Yeager, out to the end of the line, goes to Nelson. Ellie drives on the right side, throws up the shot, can't get it to go. Tried to go for her own rebound. Rebound underneath there by the Trojans. Gaditz comes up with it. Lost it. It'll be Trojan ball as we're under a minute to play here in the game. Aurora Solom will check in for the Chargers for Tavery Smith. And also we got Jordy Fanger checking in for the Chargers now as a Weisheitel will check out. As Trojans will inbounds. And about a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. And the Trojans will have to take a shot before the clock expires as they get it in over on the right, on the left side to the high post. They kick it back out. And shot on it goes to Gaditz on the wing on the right side. 10 seconds in the game. Driving as there's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Driving in, trying to get it up underneath. Shot was blocked and taken away by the Chargers. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. And it is officially a drubbing. 57-29. Faulkton area leading. Sully Buttes knocking off the Chargers in game.